Hey guys, it's your favorite person looking tired as ever. I was gonna fix this hair of mine, but then I just said not gonna do it. It's been a super long day and I am just getting home. I can't see the clock and see what time it is, but anyway, I was at work a half an hour late dealing with wonderful customers. So I'm recording a video for you guys finally because my wonderful stepsister brought to my attention that it has been about a month or so since I recorded a video for you guys last. And it's definitely time for me to give an update. So I apologize. I know I probably start off every video with apologizing. So I'm just not going to apologize anymore. Life is life, and sometimes I don't get to record when I feel like recording. So there have been some ups, some downs, just like anything in life. At the beginning of this, I guess, past 4 weeks that it's been, I was in a really good space. I was happy about life in general and happy about my weight loss. I was finding, new clothes that I could fit in my closet and all that good stuff. Then there was just this really loud bang outside. I have no idea what it was. Sorry if you heard that. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know. But, and I'm in my kitchen. The sun is going down, and I had really good lighting before, but now I'm kind of struggling. But anyway, I'm pretty sure you can still see me. So, um, life happened. I was not feeling the best for about a week or so in between there, and then I honestly just got my sanity back and my energy and all that good stuff to do anything, probably like on this past Thursday. So, as far as the eating go, I won't go into like everything that's been going on. Just life, I'm fine. I have a place to stay, obviously. Still have a job, obviously. So, it's just me and this crazy noggin up here of mine, I guess. Anyway, as far as the food and the weight loss, I can't remember where I'm at right now. I'm at 6, 7, 8 weeks, maybe. Do the math. My surgery was 5, 6. So today is the 27th, I believe. I don't even know what today's date is. Golly. Anyway, I am rambling and I need to get my life in order right now for y'all. So, as far as the food goes for this past month, it has definitely been a meal by meal struggle. I still deal with the overeating, not overeating, but like eating too fast kind of thing. Because I'm like, I'm scared to eat too much. But like when I have my little tiny portions of soup or whatever it is that I'm eating, like my ham or whatever, I'm eating too fast and not chewing. And somebody had posted that on one of my Facebook groups that I'm in, and I like thought to myself, I'm like, we have spent myself probably I'm 29, so probably 28 years learning how to scarf food down and loving food and being obsessed with food. And I've been out of surgery not even 2 full months yet, so it's going to take me some time to figure out how to um eat again. I mean, I thought I would have the hang of it by now, but like it's a weird stage to kind of want to eat and be able, like, I'm able to try new things now. Like my one of my lists that I have says I can have like graham crackers and other stuff. Like I have not eaten any crackers yet because I'm just chicken. But like I can have like a little bit of each food group now. So I'm it's like my mind wants it, but my body just is not accepting everything. Um, I can finally eat eggs again. I haven't tried scrambled eggs because I'm too chicken to try them. Because they made me really sick the first time I tried them. But I've eaten boiled eggs over the last week or so, and those have done really well in my stomach. And struggling to get protein shakes in. I am so sick and so tired of whey protein powder. Like I just bought this brand new jug, like this container or whatever, this 2 pound. mammoth over here. And I do not want to drink any of it. Like, I'm hoping to try and get like all of my protein in by food, but it's kind of like impossible. I have to have 90 grams of protein, and today I think I've had 70 maybe ish, and probably 65 grams of protein, and that's not including a protein shake. So, I mean, I definitely hit my goal to, get the majority of my protein in with food, which is the ideal, route to take, and not have to, strictly depend on the protein shakes. But Lord knows I do not. And it's milk, and it's 1,000 degrees outside. And I'm just like, who wants to eat that? Who wants to drink that? I mean, like, I don't. So I'm really trying. My best friend actually, well, her husband got me some. I can't even remember the Isopure. The one. Well, I had my first experience with Isopure in the hospital. And at first I didn't like them, but compared to the milk, Isopure is a protein drink, and it's more like a juice. It leaves a real drying texture in your mouth, but it's juice, like Crystal Light. So he bought me 2 cases of those. So I'm super excited to get. I think I'm gonna be getting those tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. On Tuesday, I'll be getting them, and be able to switch that out. Sorry, this is annoying me. Sorry. I hate looking a mess. In my kitchen, look, I got my bag on the table. There's vitamins in that pink basket right here. We got this thing. I'm sitting in the kitchen because I need to wash dishes. And I know if I go record in my favorite spot, the bed, I'm not get back up to wash dishes. So I decided that I'm going to sit here and be a disaster that you guys love and I've been asking for. And I'm here. So be happy with my disastrous state. Anyway, so enough of that. The food is fine. I'm just like venting, I guess, and rambling. I'm definitely able to get a lot more liquids in though these days. Like I'm doing really well with getting water in because I love water, and in the summertime that's really all I drink. So that's why it's making it even harder for me to drink the protein because it's milk, and I don't really want to mix it with water. I've tried it and it's okay with water, but it tastes better mixed with milk. And then I get more protein in when I mix it with milk because I mix 2 cups of milk, and that's 16 grams of protein just by itself on top of the 26 grams of protein in the powder. So that's why I choose to do milk. But I'm back to not being able to drink my whole thing in one day. But I fill this thing up with this jug. It's 78 ounces, I think, of ice. And I can usually, if it's all ice and then it ends up melting down, I can eat the ice as I go throughout the day and then drink the water that's left over out of it. So able to do that. But then I'm putting the ice in liquid, and that's the amount. That's the fluid that I'm actually measuring. I don't measure the ice and consider that any amount of consumption until I drink the water out of it. Then I'll measure the water out of it. So I'm super happy about my liquid intake. And I'm not doing super bad on the protein. I'm getting like 60 to 65-ish a day, which is the normal amount for most normal people. But obviously Zanita has to be irregular, I guess, and outside of the norm. And my surgeon is requiring me to have 90 grams. So I don't know if it's because of my height, because of my size, or whatever. But my follow-up appointment, my 6-week appointment, was this past sometime last week. And I actually did not get to see my surgeon. I had to work that day. I called the doctor's office that morning to see if I could move my appointment up earlier because I couldn't leave work early that evening to go like I thought I was. I thought I would be able to. And so they rescheduled my appointment for midday. So I had my supervisor switch my lunch around and I flew to the office. I get to the office and the receptionist says, "Oh, Miss Glasgow, we were supposed to call you and we didn't get a chance, but doctor's in emergency surgery since 11. Mind you, my appointment was at 2:30. Now let me tell you that doctor's been in emergency surgery since 11 o'clock in the morning, and y'all couldn't give me a call and tell me, hey, don't come when you just rerun. I talked to them at 10:30 that morning. So then you tell me that the doctor goes to surgery at 11 and you didn't think to call me back not no time before 2:30. I was really upset by that. So I went and I got on the scale. And from what I can remember, because I was really severely annoyed, and I think I had a stall somewhere in between these last few weeks, because I think I'm down close to like 80 pounds. Will have to go back and watch my last video to see where I weighed at when I last talked to you guys. But I'm like close to like 76 or 80 pounds or something like that I'm down since I started liver reduction in April. And I just kind of personally feel like I should have I should be down more, but my scale at home doesn't weigh. I'm over the weight of the limit of it or whatever, so I can't weigh regularly. And the doctor's office is like 15 minutes away, and then they're only open certain hours, of course, and then my lunch and whatever. And I'm just not like getting there every single week like I thought that I would be doing since I had surgery. So I need to either get better on that or lose some more weight so I can use my own scale at home. Which that's the main goal, obviously, because it's a brand new scale that I cannot use. And I'm not about to buy another one because I didn't have to pay for this one. My wonderful Aunt Lizzie bought it for me, and I'm not going to buy another one. I almost did the other day, but I'm not, because that would be pointless when I'm on a weight loss journey. So I'm kind of irritated by this close to 80-pound weight loss because I want it to be more. However, and also before I move forward, the part of the reason why I'm irritated is because I don't feel the way that I look. That leads me to, which I'm pretty sure everybody saw, my pictures yesterday. Like, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you saw my side by side, like the collage that I made from when my family and I, my aunt and her husband, and their kids, we all went to our parade or whatever yesterday, and this was my face like all day yesterday. Like, I am seriously still in shock that I look the way that I do in my current state. Like, when I saw that picture yesterday, I seriously laid in my bed and I was looking for something to hate about that full body picture. I'm like, I can't find anything though. So it's like, it's the weirdest thing because like on the inside, I don't feel like that before picture in the teal or the black and gray. I don't feel that miserable, but it's somewhere in between because I still have problems with my joints and I'm still, I'm still taking all this medicine and it's just like my mind and my body are not matching. And I always thought people were kind of crazy, like when they would say that before, but now it's like, I don't feel that way. Like, and I know I have a lot more to go, obviously, but I really felt like when I saw that picture, I was like, dog, that's me, y'all. I'm like, everybody is gonna see this because, and the thing about it is, I was exhausted in that moment. Usually, I would have thrown a kid in front of my body, or I would have just been like, everybody pile up and I'm gonna sit down and y'all take a picture around me or something. But we literally were walking back after my 2 breaks, because I'm not gonna lie, coming back home from the parade was tough. And my little cousin walked with me and she's motivating me along the way, and I'm like, I gotta stop because like, we sat in the sun for 3 hours. The walk down there was fine. It's like a couple of blocks down. We sat with all the other people at the parade and all that good stuff. And it was fine, but we literally sat out in the sun for 3 hours. And like the first hour and a half-ish almost, we didn't have any shade like blocking us. So I'm like pouring sweat, like sweat everywhere. I got up off the cement bench thing, sweat literally everywhere. So that drained all of my energy. Like, it was like the walk was fine before, but coming back, it was like, am I gonna make it or am I gonna have to call a taxi for 2 Lord have mercy. Y'all already know how I am. I'm not even gonna apologize for being ridiculous. So I stopped and I took a break. And if I was walking slow, people could walk around me while they were walking back to their cars and wherever their destinations were. And I wasn't upset about it at all. So when we finally we stopped at like on my street, it's like a little side alley or whatever. And we literally stopped and I put my arm around the back of the little girls and I stood there and I smiled and that was it. And I'm just like, I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, where is the misery that I felt like on the inside? Like, where did it go? There were no filters on that picture. There was no Photoshop. There was no anything. It was just me, like, in my tired, miserable glory, like, and I feel good about that picture. I'm sitting here looking at this whole area now, and it's just like I can see collarbones, and I'm just like I'm like truly amazed at what I look like. So I said all that to say, even though I feel a certain way about, I'm not fixing this again, y'all. Y'all can forget it. I'm not fixing it again because I'm tired and my contacts are dried out, and I'm about to wash these dishes and lay down and drink some, not a protein shake, some water or some Crystal Light or something. So I'm amazed at my weight loss. By the way, I had a question on one of my Facebook groups about my before pictures. The before picture is before I did Weight Watchers, and I was open and honest about my process from the very beginning. Half of my weight loss has come from Weight Watchers. I've lost a total of about 100 and whatever my 75, whatever like this week is. I would say 175 to 180 pounds at this point since my highest, for my highest weight. And that's where the before picture came from. So that picture, that was me at one point, and like I don't remember feeling that way, but that was me. There's no I showed my supervisor today, and she was like, "Girl, that is not you," and I was like, "I promise, like that was me." So anyway, I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that that was not the weight loss between surgery and now. That was my overall journey. But this is my journey. This is my page, and if you like to see how I was before, obviously, I've gotten like 600-700 likes over all of my Facebook posts and everything. Like it's crazy in all my groups and stuff. So I just wanted to make sure that we all know that I'm not looking that good in 2 months. 2 months, but I still look good. So anyway, I think that's all I really wanted to share with you guys. I have already eaten soup for the night. It's like 7:30-ish. I guess I can't see the clock. And I think I may have a little bit maybe of some string cheese or something because I'm in love with string cheese, as we all know. And I think that's all. So I am going to wash dishes because they're literally right here and I'm tired of looking at them. And I'm going to go. So I'm happy that I was not really forced into, but convinced to record a video because I feel a lot better. I'm no longer as exhausted as I was before recording, which I always say that to you guys. You guys just make me just so happy, and I appreciate all of the support and the love and the comments and the motivation and the questions. I get so many questions all the time about surgery and about my recovery. Like seriously, every single day I'm answering questions, and I just love it because it gives me the motivation to keep going so I can keep learning for you guys, and it also helps me stay accountable. Because if somebody's asking me about my current, state, and I'm slacking off or eating cheeseburgers or something, I can't be talking about that. Like, I'm not about to be eating cheeseburgers anyway, because that scares me. But yeah, I appreciate everything, all the support from you guys and all the love and all that stuff. And this video is super long. So I'm going to go now. We're going to go wash dishes and we're going to drink water. And here's to seeing less of me and more of you. Thank you so much for watching this super long video as always. I love you guys and we will see you next time. Peace.